She got game. Let me get your microphone on. Thanks for joining the broadcast.
Yeah, glad to be here.
This is obviously a very big game for the men's team. They come in 1-1, had a tough loss to Russia on their opening day, but not a whole lot of margin for error because they got an even bigger game later on today. But how important is it for them to not look past this one?
Yeah, it's very important that they win this because otherwise they will be out anyway.
Vidavein, he's able to draw the foul on the first possession. A tough way for you guys to go out yesterday. I hate to talk about it, but I know you have to. You're sitting there and you're watching Ukraine and Belarus not only wins the game, but they score enough points to come out of the three-way tie. How long does that type of a loss stick with you when you go 3-1? I mean, that's a good showing in the pool.
Yeah,
not a good showing on the layup, by the way.
No, it's very tough. I mean, we played good yesterday, but not good enough, and we had to score only 2 points more to advance to the quarterfinals. So it was very, very tough for us.
Yeah, an absolute
very big disappointment.
An absolute heartbreaker.
Yeah.
There's XI'AN with the rebound. He was in this chair the other day, and he was watching you play. What's it like watching him? Is it a little bit nervous for you with the stakes being so high?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. But I really hope they win and they play good. And I think they can win this game, so let's see. Yeah.
Well, we will see. So far, so good. It is a 2-0 lead for the Orange Lions. Roar. I've been waiting to do that. I get a little weird from time to time. Just get used to it.
That's fine on me.
We're a minute into it. Kyrgyzstan on the attack. It's going to be pretty tough to get a bucket down there. XI'AN standing over 2 meters. Those long arms. Shots don't come easy. And XI'AN will have it top of the key. The curly hair bouncing as he heads to the wing. And Vidavein said, hold on. Now, I know you heard the news about Vidavein beating me at FIFA and NBA 2K.
Yeah, you have to beat him.
Oh, I know. I'll never hear the end of it. He doesn't even say anything to me now. He just looks at me. He just.
You have to get back at him someday. Let's go practice at home.
Yeah, I got to get on the sticks. He took advantage of me. Meantime, unlimited range Vidavein makes the pass. I think that's going to be the nickname for him. Unlimited range Vidavein.
I hope he likes that one.
He's going to get the rock on the wing. Rosenmuller. Oh, that's a nice feed there. Yeah. I gotta ask you, how did you and XI'AN meet? You two lovebirds. Was it a love and basketball story? Did he play you for your heart?
Nah, I knew him from basketball because I used to play with. I still play with his sister.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't ever meet him, and then at a party I met him, we just started talking, and that's just how it all started.
Aww,
yeah.
So
not really
sweet.
a love and basketball story, but...
Speaking of sweet, it's a sweet start for the Netherlands. 5-0 out the gates. Big day for these guys. Again, they hope to represent the Netherlands in the medal rounds. This is a tough pool, Pool B, for the men. We'll also feature Russia, who beat them by 9, their first bout of pool play. And a big game later on against Team France. Egypt also in the pool. They come in 0-2. It's going to take a lot for them to get a dub. Oh, XI'AN. You teach him that? No. 7-0. It is ugly right now. Oh, Bartershow with the one-handed yank. He's going to be in the slam dunk competition, by the way. That was one of the same dunks he did in the qualification round to get Kyrgyzstan their first bucket of the game. XI'AN, cookies, down low. Rosenmuller, easy breezy. Oh, long ball. To the left. Over to XI'AN. Back to Vidavein. Vidavein, down low. XI'AN. Can he create some space? Can he score a bucket? with his longtime girlfriend on the microphone with me. Not yet, but he draws a foul. Maybe he can make this free throw. We'll see. Another look at the one-handed poke. Bartoshov, I see you. You might not want to see the score, though. If you're from Kyrgyzstan right now, it has not been pretty offensively for them, but they're running to a very focused Netherlands team.
Yeah, they are.
So you got a chance to, watch the men's action thus far, and also the women's action. I know you wish that you'd be competing for a medal round, but who are some of the stronger teams that you've seen so far out here?
Yeah, I heard that France is out, and
yes,
it surprised me.
France is out. Japan is in, undefeated.
Yeah, and they played. France played very good in the Nations League. Hungary, I think they have a chance at a gold medal.
Yeah.
I like them. I like how they play.
Yeah.
Ukraine maybe, or Russia.
Yeah.
Russia maybe.
These are all the undefeated teams.
Yeah. And
yeah.
I haven't seen Japan yet, but I mean they're undefeated. So
very quick, great shooters. I think it's wide open on both the men's and women's side. We got some great teams. I think this Netherlands team is right in the mix with Russia and France, and you got a tough Slovenian team that's representing as well out of Pool C with China. Man, it's anybody's tournament to win the first ever edition of this 3x3 U23 World Cup. Once again, coming at you live from Xi'an, China. The D from Darib. I mentioned that Bartoshov will be competing in the dunk contest. So will Darib. But that time, Darib drops the dime. And it's a 10-1 game. Demchenko tips it out. Two-piece no. Demchenko turns around. Short jumper. Also missed. Darib gets it to Vidovane. Vidovane with the top scorers on his day of pool play. He had 17 points. Throws it in spin cycle. And he couldn't sauce. But he drew the foul on the drive. Look again at the pass. Great vision there from Darib. Y'all got a good grasp of the game up in the Netherlands, I gotta say. Vidovane's free throw. He's good, as my man Noah Lazarus likes to say. Darib, on the move. But he misses the layup, and it's swatted out. So Netherlands coming in with a 22-13 win over Egypt, and that 9-point loss to Russia. This was one that you wouldn't be surprised for them to get a win in. Not surprised to see them dominating. It's the one against France that is circled later on the schedule. That's the one you want to keep an eye on. What do you think they have to take away from France?
I think they have to take away their shooter, Charlie Poutin. I think he's the creator of the team.
Pontins, no doubt. Bartoshov.
And that's a pretty strong team also on the inside, I guess. So I think they have to keep on a lot of pressure on them and just play good defense. And in the offense, they just have to do what they do.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, the French men are going to be playing with a lot of added motivation after seeing the ladies get their heart broke. They're going to be wanting to represent as the lone team. It's Kinanov, he gets it down low. Kyrgyzstan has been able to get a couple of points. Kyrgyzstan, by the way, they only scored 4 points against France in a bad loss. They did score 13 against Russia, but also in a loss. This team is still kind of trying to find themselves. But as I mentioned earlier, Vidovane with 17 points, day 2. That was tied for number 1. And he was even a bright spot in that loss to Russia. He was the only guy that had it going. Vidovane will have it at the top of the key to start the possession with a 9-point lead here against Kyrgyzstan. In case you didn't know, in case you just joining us, this is the final day of pool play. As we open things up in Pool B for the fellas. As Netherlands continues to add to the lead. 10-point cushion as it stands right now. We'll see what they do, if they can make a defensive stand. Bardashov! He just crushed on that man and it ain't even Monday. That was nasty. Oh, 10-point game. Oh! He just took the air out the ball. There was some aggression in that block from U23. Little payback. He smacked that like he said something about his mama. Jeez. So back-to-back crazy plays from as Bardashov banged on Dorit, and then Dreesen got some payback for his homie, for his teammate. Like, you're not gonna do my teammate like that. 9-point game. But another look at the Bardashov Yammy. Dorit tried to recover there late, but not quite in time. I doubt that Netherlands is sweating that dunk. It was nice. It is a top 5 nominee for the day. But what matters most is that scoreboard. And that scoreboard right now is largely in the favor of Netherlands with a 14-5 lead. Dreesen hands it off. Rosenmuller down to Dreesen. Oh, Dreesen got his shot glassed like a good red wine. Look again. Whoa. We got our own top 5 working in this game alone, Vidavane. Straight to the rack he goes. What do you think so far?
They're still up.
Yeah, they're still up. No doubt. Look, I'm right down the middle, but I like a good play.
Yeah, there's some good
Whether
plays.
it's on D or on O. There's a little O for you. That got some oohs and ahs from the crowd. Those are your 2 dunk contest competitors involved in that poster session. You may see that on the gram at some point today. Well, several plays in this one, definitely. As Netherlands have had some nice defensive plays. Vidavane making it rain. He had 2 in the chamber and unloaded it. 17-5. Netherlands is giving Kyrgyzstan the business. Still 3:49 left in the game. And Netherlands look focused, man. That was my Jay-Z impersonation. Yeah. I think after 4 days of calling the game, I don't think I can do it. I'll have to wait a few days.
Oh, you have to.
Vidavane, another one. This time he leaves it short as that goes out of bounds, but Netherlands within 4 points of sending Kyrgyzstan to an 0-3 record. 5 fouls on Kyrgyzstan, 3 on the Netherlands. It's getting a little chilly as we move into the late afternoon here in XI'AN. I have to bring the jackets out in a second, huh? You got goosebumps like me. Rosenmuller. Two-piece, no biscuit, as Netherlands lead it 20-6 game point. They'll be looking to get a double here. And they get it, courtesy of that man, Vidavane, making it rain as his team cruises